All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai Ba'asham Kakorash. Man, I'm hot. Double honors to the apostle of the great millstone. He said his brother doing his thing in sincerity and truth, done with charity. Firstly, what I said in the intro was all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, which is named Heavenly Father. Ba'asham is in the name. Ba'in, Hadha, Sham, name. Yahweh Shai is the name of the begotten Son. And Racha, Quadash means Holy Spirit. Literally translated Spirit Holy. Racha Spirit, Quadash Holy. And what happened to it? Because you got these black only Israelites that don't believe that the Northern Kingdom are the Latinos and the natives. You know, and so-called Latinos and so-called Native Americans, because that's really an insult to call y'all Hispanics and Latinos. So block you for that. You know, I got an affinity for Northern Kingdom brothers, man. You know, they call me Benji Carr. But you got these niggas. They got the dumbest excuses. Well, they got their own stores. They have their own communities. They still have their own land, their country. Which the current president of Mexico is a Jewish bitch. All right? They don't run they shit. They was conquered and oppressed just like us. We have a saying here in Chicago. I don't know who said it first. It was Elder Malcolm and myself. We have a saying here. Judah, no, Salakia. Northern Kingdom first, Judah worse. So the Northern Kingdom was the first ones to get put on them slave ships. They kicked off the triangular slave trade, being brought back to Europe and such, man. All right, just a quick example to prove that is Pocahontas. They not the Disney version, the real life version. That's based on a real story. Her family was slaughtered. They was taking Gad back overseas, man, capturing them. All right. The Northern Kingdom was hanging on trees as a sign to be a curse, just like us. It's a book, I think it's called Lynches in Mexico, or Mexican Lynches, something like that. Google it, it should show you the book. They were strange fruit like us. Now, again, but Judah worse. We got it worse, man. That shit carried on for so long with Judah. It became part of our heritage, it's more well known. But the Northern Kingdom got put in chains, yoked up right with us. All right? Put on slave ships, oppressed right with us. But there's a reason why it was worse with Judah. Because what Judah did is worse than the Northern Kingdom. The Northern Kingdom is more justified, but you're going to get the scriptures. So let's start with this, Jeremiah 17:1. The sin of Judah is written with the pen of iron, and with the point of a diamond, it is graven upon the table of their heart and upon the horns of your altars. So we know Hosea talks about the Northern Kingdom, leave them alone, they be given to idols. So the Northern Kingdom is heavy on images. They're heavy on images. That's the fact. But Judah is into every fucking doctrine on the planet, man. And when I say Judah, of course, it's the Southern Kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, Levi. That's your Negroes, so-called American Negroes, you Haitians, and you Islanders like Jamaicans, all right? You West Indian, you darker West Indians, man. Or the ones with the same so-called Negro features, right? Whilst their children remember their altars and their groves by the green trees upon the high hills. O my mountain of the field, I will give thy substance, all thy treasures to the spoil, and thy high places for sin throughout all thy borders. All right, so Judah is also heavy into, it's essentially the same thing as idolatry. But Ephraim, the Northern Kingdom, is heavy on images. Judah is into every fucking philosophy on the planet. All right? Whether it's Islam or a Hare Krishna or what is the 14 keys. I don't even know the name of the shit. It's so fucking much. The 1%ers. You got the different sects of Egyptology. All right? The Greek fraternities. All right? Just follow all the ways of the fucking heathen. Every level of it, man. So these scriptures are going to tell you why. And then, most importantly, on top of that, let's grab it. Okay, here we go. Matthew 27. And 24. When Pilate saw that he could prevail nothing, but that rather tumult was made, he took water and washed his hands before the multitude, saying, I am innocent of the blood of this just person. See ye to it. Then answered all the people and said, his blood be on us and our children. Then released he Barabbas, a murderer, unto them, and when he had scourged how was shot, he delivered them to be crucified. So the southern kingdom was the ones that fought and argued. It said what? A great tumult. It says rather a tumult was made. They threw a fit to get our Lord killed and said let it be on their sons. So Judah worse. So when you go to Cicero, Pilsen, all right, you go to these different areas and you see the northern kingdom still got their mom and pop stores and their grocery stores. For one, they not making bank like you think. They are heavily taxed. They're oppressed like hell. And they fuck them over. It's damn, they fuck them over crazy. But of course, because they Israelites. But when Judah had the Black Wall Streets, the Bronzevilles, what happened? All right, they will bomb you. Or they will start, it was, what was it, 1919? I forget the year. But they had what? The fires, that went across the country. But after the war ended, Judah was doing fine. We had our own communities. Esau came, started riots. Yeah, they say Chicago race riot, but when you look into what was going on, this is around the country. All right? And they was making us leave our neighborhoods, man. They were redlining our Bronzevilles. Okay? They will flood out our areas. They will build parks. Hey, what's that? Central Park is built on a nigga neighborhood. We couldn't keep any type of sense of community. We couldn't govern ourselves. We couldn't keep our money circulating, so that, as they say these days, amongst us, man. Because Judah worse. And this is why. What Judah did is worse, man. This is Jeremiah 3. And really that's the lesson. We can end it right there. Judah, the southern kingdom, killed the Messiah. That's worse. But the scripture's gonna plainly say it. So you dumb niggas can get it out your fucking mind. Well, Mexicans still got this, but they still went through the curses and going through it with us, oppressed together with us, man. All right? Come on. They in the hoods right next to us, man. They like wild bulls at the edge of every street, just like niggas. They the exact same. This Jeremiah 3. Let's see. We'll start at 6. Slakia. Yeah, Jeremiah 3 and 6. Yahweh said also unto me in the days of Josiah the king, hast thou seen that which backslider Israel have done? So just talking about the northern kingdom. She is gone up upon every high mountain and under every green tree, and there hath played the harlot. Let me double check. What's the Israel, of course, is talking about? Yep. So I just wanted to double check on Josiah. Yes, it is Southern Kingdom, but it's talking about backsliding Israel, which is the Northern Kingdom. She is gone up upon every high mountain and under every green tree, and there hath played the harlot. And I said, after she had done all these things, turn unto me, but she returned not. And we saw what happened to the Northern Kingdom. They got kicked out the land. They went to Assyrian captivity first. Again, Northern Kingdom first. Northern Kingdom, all their kings was wicked. They all served idols. And it was by design. What the king say? He say, I'm gonna build this idol unless they go back and join into the Southern Kingdom. Right? And her treacherous sister Judah saw it, but Judah saw what happened. They saw Israel go off. They saw the Northern Kingdom get punished. And I saw when for all the causes whereby backsliding Israel committed adultery, I had put her away and given her a bill of divorce. Yet her treacherous sister Judah feared not. Judah still didn't fear after seeing what happened to the Northern Kingdom, but went and played the harlot also. And that makes it worse, because you've seen the judgment. You've seen what the Lord will do. So it's like, well, you thought I was playing. You're going to get it worse, because Israel, the Northern Kingdom, didn't have an example of what I'm really going to do. You saw what I'm going to do. And you still didn't fear? So that means what you saw me do wasn't enough. I'm going to do worse unto you because of that. And it came to pass through the lightness of her whoredom that she defiled the land and committed adultery with stones and with stocks. And yet for all this, her treacherous sister Judah have not turned unto me with her whole heart, but feignedly saith the Lord. And Judah played with the Lord. Bunch of niggas acting like they served Yahweh, but was wicked as all hell. And look who commissioned for Yahweh Shah to be put to death. Hypocrites that said, oh, he got to die for not following the commandments of the Lord. He blaspheming. Meanwhile, they breaking the commandments themselves. And Yahweh Shah himself didn't. They played with the Lord, man. Israel was just serving idols, tweaking, going off. Judah acted like they served the Lord and was going off, man. Worse than Israel, right? And the Lord said unto me, the backslider Israel had justified herself more than treacherous Judah. Okay? More than treacherous Judah. So Israel is more justified than Judah was in the iniquities they committed, man. So hell yeah, Judah got it worse, man. That's why you niggas are nigga nuggets. This is why you lost your mom and pop shops, man. This is why Black Wall Street got bombed. This is why when the looting happened, niggas got mad, but the Mexicans was like, look, don't come to our neighborhoods with that looting shit. We own the stuff over here in our neighborhoods. Don't come over here. Because Judah is a little more destroyed than the Northern Kingdom, man. They both full of folly and wickedness. But Judah got a little more destroyed, man, because Judah did worse than the Northern Kingdom. For these things that we're reading about. Okay? Let's Keep going. Ezekiel. Do we want Ezekiel first? Let's get Ezekiel 23. Ezekiel 23. Well, let's start up. The point is 11. Let's start up. So this is Ezekiel 23 and 2. Which might as well start at 1, right? The word of Yahweh came again unto me, saying, Son of man, there were 2 women, the daughters of one mother. And they committed whoredoms in Egypt. They committed whoredoms in their youth. There were their breasts pressed, and there they bruised the teats of their virginity. And the names of them were Aholah, the elder, and Aholibah, her sister. And they were mine. And they bare sons and daughters. Thus were their names Samaria. Samaria is Aholah, and Jerusalem Aholibah. So keep that in mind. The northern kingdom is Aholah, and Jerusalem, the southern kingdom, is Aholibah. And Aholah played the harlot when she was mine, and she doted on her lovers, on the Syrians, her neighbors. Idolatry. All right, adultery. Fallen ways of the heathens, right? Let's jump down. After all that, what happened? Verse 9. Wherefore I have delivered her into the hand of her lovers, into the hand of the Syrians upon whom she doted. Going back to what I said when we was touching on the Jeremiah 3. The northern kingdom got put into Assyrian captivity. And that was that, right? These discovered her nakedness. They took her sons and her daughters and slew her with the sword. And she became famous among women, for they had executed judgment upon her. Took the land, put other heathens in the land. Fucked the northern kingdom up, right? And when her sister, Aholibah, saw this, southern kingdom, she was more corrupt in her inordinate love than she. And in her whoredoms more than her sister in her whoredoms. So Judah was worse. They loved the heathens more. All right? Loved the ways of these other nations more. Committed worse whoredoms, worse adultery. She doted upon the Syrians, her neighbors, captains and rulers, clothed most gorgeously, horsemen riding upon horses, all of them desirable young men. Then I saw that she was defiled, that they took both one way, and that she increased her whoredoms. For when she saw men portrayed upon the wall, the images of the Chaldeans portrayed with vermilion, girded with girdles upon their loins, exceeding in dyed attire upon their heads, all of them princes to look to, after the manner of the Babylonians of Chaldea, the land of their nativity. And as soon as she saw them with her eyes, she doted upon them, and sent messengers unto them in Chaldea. And the Babylonians came to her into the bed of love. They defiled her with their whoredom, and she was polluted with them. Her mind was alienated from them. So, southern kingdom, I believe Ezekiel 16, it says they're like a contrary whore. Southern kingdom will pay. You know, a whore gets paid to be a whore. Southern kingdom is paying you to slut them out, man. All right? Southern Kingdom loves everything about the fucking heathens. These heathens come in our neighborhood, fuck us over. And niggas, a nigga wants so badly to fit in with them. To fit in with Ishmael, to fit in with Elam. To fit in with these fucking heathens, man. They accept everything but they own. They'll kill a nigga dead, man. But to make sure Edom might get through with a suitcase of $1 million cash, they escort his ass through, man. To safety. Point is, Judah loves the fucking nations, man. They love their ways, their philosophies, everything about them, man. Worse than the northern kingdom. That was really the point on that, man. That, again, Judah did worse. And, of course, verse 25, and I will set my jealousy against thee, and they shall deal furiously with thee. They shall take away thy nose and thine ears, and thy remnant shall fall by the sword. They shall take thy sons and thy daughters, and thy residue shall be devoured by fire. So, Judah worse. Both sides got hit with the curses. Both sides got taken down, like we read above. The northern kingdom got hit with Assyria first, man. But Judah got it worse. Because they did worse. They seen a judgment. They didn't think that that judgment was enough. And then they go harder for the heathens, man. Hey, Issachar, as much as the women want to give with Edomite man, they still call Esau gringo. They still scoff him and shit. Ishmael ain't just coming up in Issachar neighborhood running shit. You niggas are cool with Ishmael. Well, he's oppressing you, man. The shit he don't even supposed to fuck with, he call haram, he make sure you get it. And y'all follow right behind him. A contrary hoe. You paying him to fuck you over. And happy about it. Shit's crazy. But it's a heathen. It's okay. Y'all want everything but the Lord. And this is Ezekiel 16 and 47. I'm going to start up. Ezekiel 16, 44. Behold, everyone that uses the proverb shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as the mother source her daughter, thou art thy mother's daughter, that loatheth her husband and her children. And thou art the sister of thy sisters, which loathe their husbands and their children. Your mother was a Hittite, and your father an Amorite. And thy elder sister is Samaria. All right? Thy elder sister is Samaria, the northern kingdom. She and her daughters that dwell at thy left hand, and thy younger sister that dwelleth at thy right hand is Sodom and her daughters. And you know what? Niggas is gayer than the northern kingdom. It's more sodomy amongst niggas, man. They say they declare they sin in Sodom. Hey, Issachar don't have a black San Francisco. That's what Atlanta is. That's what it, black San Francisco. And besides that, that shit is everywhere. Niggas is just gay everywhere, man. Don't get me wrong, it's a lot of side of my northern kingdom, but other kingdom take the cake. Salakia. Where did I start at? Oh, yeah, 45. 44. What verse am I? 47. Yet hast thou not walked after their ways, nor done after their abominations. But as if that were a very little thing, thou was corrupted more than they in all thy ways. As I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, Sodom thy sister have not done, she nor her daughters, as thou hast done, thou and thy daughters. Behold, this was the iniquity of thy sister. Sodom, pride, fullness of bread, and abundance of idleness was in her, and in her daughters, neither did she strengthen the hand of the poor and needy. Taught nothing right. Just straight pride, full of self. All right? Party and bullshit. That's the niggas' anthem. All right? And they were haughty and committed abomination before me. Therefore I took them away as I saw good. Neither has Samaria committed half of thy sins, but thou hast multiplied thine abominations more than they. It has justified thy sisters in all thine abominations, which thou hast done. You're worse. Hey, this is why you're in worse conditions, because the sins that the niggas do are worse than the northern kingdom. It's that simple, man. Thou also, which hast judged thy sisters, bear thy own shame for thy sins that thou hast committed, more abominable than they. So that's the bottom line. This is the punishment of the sin of Judah, man. That's why Judah is in worse condition. They are more righteous than thou. Yeah, be thou confounded also, and bear thy shame, and that thou hast justified thy sisters. When I shall bring again their captivity, the captivity of Sodom and her daughters, and the captivity of Samaria and her daughters, then will I bring again the captivity of thy captives in the midst of them, that thou mayest bear thy own shame, and mayest be confounded in all that thou hast done, and that thou art a comfort unto them. All right? And that was really the point of it, man. This is why you dumb niggas, this is why Northern Kingdom seem slightly better off than you. Meanwhile, they really going through the same curses we going through. They was hung like us, first ones on the slave ships, oppressed right with us, lost the land they was inhabiting. It was taken over, conquered by the sword. All right? They live in ghettos like us. Now, you do have some better looking Northern Kingdom areas that's still around. You know, we had our Bronzevilles and shit. We lost all that shit. The Lord put Esau on our ass to take it from us. And the Lord allowed the North Kingdom to keep very few. But this is why. Because we did worse. So hope this is edifying. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai Ba'asham Rakah Kodash. Double honor to the apostles that was a great millstone. And South Asian brothers doing this thing in sincerity and truth and with charity. Shalom, Baba Ball.